Now, former State Department Special Advisor Gabriel Nerona and also national security analyst and New York Times bestselling author Brigitte Gabriel. Her latest bestseller is here on the screen. It is called Rise. Great to see you both. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Before we get to the Houthis, which is clearly a massive development and what may be ahead for President Trump in the Middle East, I'd like to just spend a moment on the developing news that India has now fired missiles into Pakistan. China obviously has backed Pakistan, so this is another conflict here that we're going to see President Trump probably look at. And PM Modi, I know, looking at signing a trade deal with President Trump. So India going to do this provocation after a deadly attack in Kashmir. 26 civilians died last week. Brigitte, I'll just get your top line thoughts on where you think this may go and how it plays into the bigger geopolitical situation right now with our adversaries.
This is very troubling because they are both nuclear powers, and this situation has been brewing for a few weeks now. We anticipated an attack. India said it's going to retaliate. But here's the concerning part. You are seeing a shifting in world powers. So you are seeing China coming to the aid of Pakistan. And, of course, America is going to align with India. And so you are seeing America's enemies form their own coalitions on the side. And the world is getting divided as we speak. I believe we will stand strongly with India. I hope America will never allow this to escalate. Both countries are very important to the U.S. and to the stability of the world. I believe diplomacy is right now. The phone lines are burning up between the United States, Pakistan, and India, and President Trump will be on top of it for sure.
Yeah, just another thing that President Trump will be on top of, including today, the development with the Houthis. So I'll let you pick up on some of the analysis, Gabriel, that Brigitte was just outlining, the fact that, you know, the world's getting more dangerous despite attempts from President Trump to stabilize the Middle East.
Yes, and so we're seeing a lot of this concern because it comes from the same problem, which is Islamic terrorism. It was Islamic terrorists from Pakistan that went and attacked civilians, killed a honeymoon couple in India, and it's been the Iranian-backed terrorists in Yemen who've been attacking international shipping for the past 18 months now. And one thing that is at the center of all of this is the United States trying to curtail that terrorism. 52 days ago, President Trump announced the strikes against the Houthis with the goal of ending their attacks on international shipping. We now have that commitment. I don't trust the Houthis' word for much, but it's a start of seeing how far we can go and ensuring that other actors also start paying their fair share for protecting the Red Sea from international piracy. I hope the Europeans, I hope the Egyptians, I hope our Indian friends continue to do more to stop that Houthi movement. That way we can all benefit from the free international shipping lanes.
Great point you both make. And you have to wonder, too, if this development with the Houthis is after it was breaking on our air yesterday. Brigitte, you were with us where we saw the Houthis coming under massive fire in their port. This was in response to a ballistic missile that they had fired near the Ben Gurion airport in Israel. So here we have the Houthis saying, we don't want to fight anymore. Trump says they're capitulating. But we also have Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu saying, we are going to eradicate Hamas in Gaza. So the Middle East, as we look at President Trump's trip next week to the UAE and Qatar, could have some major, major developments. What would you be looking for, especially when it comes to Hamas here in the next few days?
Look, there is no question that President Trump stands with Israel, and actually we are now bombing the enemies of Israel, who are our enemies as well, the Houthis, at the same time. So we know that President Trump is going to make a major announcement on either Friday or Monday before he leaves to Saudi Arabia. We do not know the nature of the announcement, but he said it's going to be a major announcement regarding the Middle East and policy. So we'll wait and see. We know that diplomacy has been working, and we know that we have been bombing the Houthis for weeks. You know, it has not been that much on the radar of Americans, our ongoing operation against the Houthis, but we have bombarded the daylight out of them. I know you covered it intensively, Bianca, but we expect Israel will move into Gaza. At this time, Israel is not mincing word. Israel has seen a major change in strategy.
Yeah, no, it's incredible times we're living in. We don't know what that announcement will be. I have 20 seconds, Gabriel. I'd like to give you the final word on where we are today. And obviously, those nuclear talks with Iran may commence also on Saturday. A lot is happening very quickly.
You know, what we've seen in Gaza is that we've only gotten progress on our hostages once Israel moves forward militarily. The same goes for Iran. We've only seen progress in talks when they are really afraid the United States and take military action.
Gabriel,
Hope we get.
Brigitte, I know you'll be standing by with us in the coming days, and the next week ahead could be a certainly critical one and one we have hope for when it comes to stability in the Middle East. I appreciate you both.
Thank you.